So this lawyer got hit with major sanctions and fines for using ChatGPT. Let's talk about it. Now, this is Stephen Schwartz, an attorney with over 30 years experience in New York. Now, he was just sanctioned by a New York court for using fake legal citations in the case. Now, whose fault was it? Well, he's blaming ChatGPT. Let's start from the beginning. See, a man named Roberto Mata was suing Avianca Airlines for injuries that he said he got from a serving car while he was flying on the airline in 2019. Now, Mata was claiming that the employees were negligent. That's why he was hurt. But Stephen Schwartz got the case. Now, he's been licensed in New York for over 3 decades, and he was the one handling Mata's representation at the state court level. So, Schwartz filed this complaint in state court. Then, Avianca Airlines had the court move the case to federal court. Then, while they were in federal court, Avianca filed its motion to dismiss. Now, because they went to federal court, Schwartz was no longer on the case because he wasn't licensed in the federal district that Avianca moved the case to. So his partner, Peter DeLuca, took over the case. Now, even though Peter filed the opposition to the motion to dismiss, it was actually Schwartz who did all the legal research and wrote the document. Now, in that document, he cites some interesting cases. He cites one involving South China Airlines, Delta Airlines, Egypt Airlines, United Airlines. I'm talking about he cites about 6 or 7 cases that do not exist. Now, Avianca's legal team looked through the document and they were like, we can't find any of these citations. So Avianca Airlines notified the judge. It was like, hey, these cases don't seem to exist. When the judge got their filing, the judge then asked Stephen Schwartz and the law firm to explain, why can't anyone find these cases? So Schwartz then wrote an affidavit to the court claiming that, hey, he had used ChatGPT. Now, Schwartz said that he had never used ChatGPT before. So this is the first case that he's ever used the tool. He also claimed that he was unaware of the possibility that it could give you false information. Now, if you use ChatGPT, you know that you get this disclaimer right at the beginning that says it may occasionally generate incorrect information. Now, why would this attorney continue to use this product knowing that it could occasionally generate incorrect information? Well, he took a chance. Now, to make this story even crazier, Schwartz actually attempted to look up the cases and he couldn't find them. So why did he still use cases that he couldn't find? Well, Schwartz theorized that the cases couldn't be found because they were on appeal or maybe even unpublished cases. And he went on to say that I just never could imagine that ChatGPT would fabricate cases. My assumption was I was using a search engine that was using sources I didn't have access to. Now, the judge was not too pleased with having these fake citations cited in these legal briefs. And the judge noted that this legal team, Schwartz and Company, had a chance to come clean and didn't. The judge wrote in his opinion,
the narrative leading to sanctions against respondents includes the filing of the March 1st, 2023 submission that first cited the fake cases. But if the matter had ended with respondents coming clean about their actions shortly after they received the defendant's March 15th brief questioning the existence of the cases, or after they reviewed the court's orders of April 11th and 12th requiring production of the cases, the record now would look quite different. Instead, the individual respondents doubled down and did not begin to dribble out the truth until May 25th, after the court issued an order to show cause why one of the individual respondents ought not be sanctioned.
So now with all that said, the judge then handed out sanctions. This is what he wrote.
In researching and drafting court submissions, good lawyers appropriately obtain assistance from junior lawyers, law students, contract lawyers, legal encyclopedias, and databases such as Westlaw and LexisNexis. Technological advances are commonplace, and there is nothing inherently improper about using a reliable artificial intelligence tool for assistance, but existing rules impose a gatekeeping role on attorneys to ensure the accuracy of their filings. Schwartz and his firm abandoned their responsibilities when they submitted non-existent judicial opinions with fake quotes and citations created by the artificial intelligence tool ChatGPT, then continued to stand by the fake opinions after judicial orders called their existence into question.
So with that said, the court sanctioned Peter DeLuca because his name was all over the document, Stephen Schwartz because he had done the research, and the law firm of Ludvow, and Oberman. Here's exactly what the court said in its order sanctioning these attorneys.
Within 14 days of this order, respondent shall send via first-class mail a letter individually addressed to plaintiff Roberto Mata that identifies and attaches this opinion and order, a transcript of the hearing of June 8th, 2023, and a copy of the April 25th affirmation, including its exhibits. Within 14 days of this order, respondent shall send via first-class mail a letter individually addressed to each judge falsely identified as the author of the fake Varghese, Shaboon, Peterson, Martinez, Durden, and Miller opinions. The letter shall identify and attach this opinion and order, a transcript of the hearing of June 8th, 2023, and a copy of the April 25th affirmation, including the fake opinion attributed to the recipient judge. Within 14 days of this opinion and order, respondents shall file with this court copies of the letters sent in compliance. A penalty of $5,000 is jointly and severally imposed on respondents and shall be paid into the registry of this court within 14 days of this opinion.
Now, here's the kicker in all this. Swartz wasn't even admitted to practice in this courtroom in front of this judge. He didn't even file a notice of appearance. He just did the research. The court noted that Swartz had been the attorney listed in the state complaint, but upon moving the case from state court to federal court, Peter DeLuca was the new attorney of record and not Swartz. So with all of that said, let me know if you think Swartz got off easy. They had to send out some letters and pay a $5,000 fine. Or are you on the other side? Do you think the judge was too harsh in this case? Was this a, hey, everybody makes a mistake thing? Let me know in the comments section, and I'm going to check you next time. My name is Nate the Lawyer. Peace.